Yes, sir. What is up? What is up? It's your boys back again for episode, who knows, season 2 running smooth. NFL week 4 in the books. It is Intoxicating Sports. I'm B-Team Brady Simpson. With, as always, Bowman, Josias, Hunter. NFL has brought some goods, brought some bad, and week 4 is more disappointment for your boys. Well, 3 out of the 4, huh?
Whoa. Vikings got their first dub on the board, now
That's
tied
true.
with the Bengals.
Yeah,
Giants
good dub.
look worse than they ever have in the past, year and a half.
Yeah, the Bengals and the Giants, 3 points each this week? Dude, that's crazy.
Dude, our kickers?
The Steelers doubled their points. How about that, huh?
Steelers had 6.
That's
They
impressive.
did.
Jeez, guys.
6
Holy
points.
Offense out of y'all.
That's what we're looking for out of a great offense, huh? No, it's we'll get through the issues here as this episode goes on. We got your favorite drunk draft towards the end of the pod. New one for you, interesting one. It'll be fun to do. But first, the opening line.
Well, this
Brought
week,
to you by Hunter Prodzinski.
Sorry to cut you off there.
Yeah.
It was the 5-second pause that threw me.
Kids over there picking his
I'm
nose.
fucking struggling right now. So
Oh, speaking of kids that would be old enough to barely pick their nose, a local 4th grader has been suspended for saying, quote unquote, to another 4th grade girl, "You are not a bus, but I want to fill you with all my kids."
that sounded like a news, like you're on Channel 10 News,
Local
6
4th
p.m. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a report.
I just want to clarify that that is a true story as attested by the local school's administration. 4th graders be wild in these days.
I mean, I like the first grade. I think every kid now has like TikTok, Instagram.
Raw chicken.
It's prior to first grade, but yeah. I got 3 Snapchats this week. One from Amber, one from after I told Chris Apollonia the story, Chris Apollonia, and then another one from Jake Stratton. And there's just raw chicken bags. It said,
Hell yeah.
"Does
So-
this look good?" And I was like, "Dang."
Yeah, Jake Owens commented on that thing, said, damn, that explains a lot.
It's crazy. Well, happened. So
That was a good story. Maybe we'll get a story from Josias later on. Who knows?
Story time with Skip.
He said no.
No.
Anyway,
I'll tell the shotgun story I had yesterday. It's terrible for me.
anyway, you do a shotgun and get your mind racing.
The blood pumping.
Get the dick hard.
Throat throbbing.
You
Lizzie
guys.
Glug Glug 5000.
Let's get to the most important topic we have all day. It's at the Bengals. Sorry, I'm
Whoa.
pronouncing by the correct name.
The Bungles.
The Bungles.
Just bumbled the word.
Dude, guys, what's going on with them, man?
Joe Burrow
27
clearly
to
hurt.
3 against Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
3 points. They go down first
Against
drive, get
Tannehill.
3, don't score the rest of the game.
No, they had the lead at one point, so.
Yeah, 3-0.
There you go.
Just something else, man. Yo, that game was bad.
You know what's bad is that they probably had that lead longer than the Giants have had a lead all season. The Giants have had a lead 19 seconds the whole year.
Yeah, that sounds right. After
That's
they
crazy.
They've played one good quarter all year.
That's crazy.
Somehow came back against the Cardinals.
Do you
I like
even
this deflection. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm going back to
real
this.
quick to
We're-
the Giants.
do you even think that? Do you think Joe Burrow should sit down, stop playing?
Yeah, he should come on the pod and talk about it. But,
That'd be dope.
I mean, he's clearly not even. He's barely a shell of his former self. He can't push off. It doesn't seem like he's not getting a lot of power. He's really just kind of a one-read guy now. If his first guy's in open, he might have the time to look for the second dude. He can't really move in the pocket, and he just throws it away. It's pretty tough to run an offense around that. At least Danny Dimes can run.
Jamar Chase triggered after the game, saying he's always fucking open like Chad Ochocinco.
That's fine with me.
He might
Alright.
be. I don't know.
Dude,
he has no
Amazon-
time.
Dude's a 7-Eleven.
Amazon had a thing on after he said that and how like his stats, like they posted on Twitter, like how he's open like 40% of the plays that he's out there.
I bet he is.
Damn near 50%
What's the one game the Bengals won? They passed it to Jamar Chase like
the whole time.
they got it to him 13 times. So
I mean,
not a bad way to play it. The wide
he's
receiver
definitely fucking
screens.
hurt though. He's just definitely fucking hurt. Like
Yeah, it's tough to
Yeah.
know when he's going to be better. But their backups are so bad too that I'm not sure it's any better. But maybe you
No.
just tank the season.
Yeah, if they're sitting him, they're tanking the season. Their backup's Jake Browning, who is an
Yeah.
ex-Viking. I can tell you, he's bad. Like probably one of the worst, if not the worst backup in the league.
Browning his pants.
So as soon as they
How
sit
do you
him-
guys know? Hasn't he not thrown a pass in the NFL yet? Is that true? Didn't Bowman say that
I believe that's right. Or the other. I'm pretty sure.
in an actual regular season game? I think.
who is he?
Don't they have another actual backup though? Or am I,
They had
You
two.
should
I
know.
just don't. Well, the one dude left.
Jake Browning. That's the dude from Washington, right?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, we actually had a conversation
Their
because I
line
thought he.
sucks too. The Bengals line. Be nice for them to get some good players.
They're gonna
I mean,
sign
they
Carson
signed-
Wentz.
They signed that dude from the Chiefs. Great offensive tackle.
I don't know. Burrow's getting teed up on all day.
Yeah,
Maybe if he could move, it would
Their
change a
line
lot. But
sucks. Last year, the Bengals had the lowest blitz percentage in the league because everyone knew if you blitz Burrow, he's just going to pick you apart, just like Mahomes. But Burrow might have been the one person in the league that was better than Mahomes at that. But now Tennessee just blitzed him coming off the bus because he's immobile, and I don't know if it's affecting him more than just physically, because you think like he would still be able to get the ball out quickly if they're blitzing him, but something's like up because he is getting scared. He looks like Zach Wilson back there sometimes. I don't know. Just this year, and I don't think he's cooked or anything. He's got to be hurt, and it's got to be more than people assume, people think, because man, this game was crazy.
Yeah, whether it's like his fear of getting hurt, escaping the pocket, like I don't want to aggravate this again, or if it's really immobilizing him. Either way, he's the worst quarterback in the league right now.
Yeah.
He literally is statistically wise.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean, Daniel
he's not
Jones-
helping the team, man. So if you're just going to go out there and lose games for your team and also put yourself at risk for further injury, seems like a pretty bad deal.
Well, it was rumored that he got engaged in the offseason, so his testosterone may be way down.
Jeez.
Wait, is that real though? Because
God
I did
damn it.
see something on that.
That is believed. So yes, Cincinnati bars are offering sad girl drinks. Sad
Yeah,
girl
I
shots.
saw a TikTok at the beginning of the year of some high school soccer girl like crying because she heard Burrow got engaged.
Jesus, bro.
Tough.
For comparison, Joe Burrow was sacked 3 times in his game against the Titans, right? Pressured
Because he just
a
does-
bunch,
yeah.
XYZ. He had 165 yards. He was 20 for 30. And
Threw a pick, right?
threw a pick.
They run like
and
5-yard
then
routes only.
and then Daniel Jones, who was sacked 10 times.
Dude loves sacks.
I think it was 11, wasn't it?
I saw
No, it was 10.
both stats. I don't know who's right and who's wrong. I saw 10 and 11. So.
I'm-
I heard
I-
11 today.
I see ESPN has it at 10. I saw 11 once, but I see it as 10. ESPN said it today as well. Daniel Jones, who was sacked 10 times, went 27 for 34 for 203 yards. So I feel like you could give – if you put 7 more sacks on Joe Burrow as well, is he producing the same amount against the Titans as like fucking Daniel Jones against the Seahawks? I think comparison to like Daniel Jones being a terrible quarterback, this year Joe Burrow is noticeably like the worst QB that's starting right now.
Like,
He's fucking hurt, dude.
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
DJ can
that's
escape the
okay.
pocket, and he's one of the most mobile quarterbacks right now. So, yeah, that definitely helps him when he's able to get more yards and do bootlegs and stuff. Joe just can't do that right now.
He's the opposite of mobile. He cannot. Some would say immobile. He just.
Unmobile.
Unmobile. Irremobile.
He's
T-Mobile,
a statue.
He's T-Mobile. I mean, yeah. How are you gonna escape that shit? So you kind of just go down or throw it away, which I'm assuming he's doing a lot more of. Hard to run an offense when you get 4 seconds at most to let your receivers get downfield and you only get 10 yards downfield. Jamar Chase might be open, but how open can you get within 3 seconds, 4 seconds?
How is the
running
Bengals
whole offense like that?
How is the Bengals O-line right now? How injured are they?
I don't know if they're injured at all. They just suck.
They're just not
They
good.
just
They just suck. Like
Yeah.
the Giants have 3 offensive linemen, starting O-linemen out,
And
and they lost their.
dudes that can't make it on other teams.
We just signed some old dude. I'll tell you his name in a second. I looked him up. He's fucking.
Yeah, I saw like Andrew Thomas, their best tackle, is out, and I did see a couple more dudes go down last night. All right, see you just asked.
He's crying.
So it's just so sad that the Giants suck dick.
Hey, at least the Bengals aren't doing it on the primetime games.
Yeah, how about Giants? 3 primetime games through 4 weeks and are probably the worst team in the league.
They had their first 3 games in 11 days.
Giants?
Yes.
That is pretty crazy.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
No
You want to
excuses.
hear a great stat?
No.
Then we lose our.
The
fucking
past
game.
2 weeks, Joe Burrow has 0 touchdowns. Derrick Henry last week had 1 passing touchdown.
As did Keenan Allen last week.
Shit, you're right.
So did Singletary?
Wait, what?
Singletary from the Texans threw a touchdown.
Against me? Did I tune that out
Against
at
Brady
that point?
personally?
You may have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he threw a touchdown against you.
I did not see
I
that.
don't know. I just stopped paying attention.
That sucks.
So you got wide receivers and running backs. Did you just hit your head?
Dude, that was my elbow.
Okay. Been funny if it was your head. Sorry.
Speaking jeez.
You got position running backs, receivers. Maybe this week a tight end will throw one, and you still got Joe Burrow can't throw it. This is just fun to.
Yeah, do you want to
Think
get
about.
into
All those
how
dudes-
the Steelers lost to the Texans
All
this
those dudes
week?
went to a Super Bowl.
Bro,
So.
that was wild. They were
Yeah.
cooking on them. Yo,
I kid.
Nico Collins had 32 fucking fantasy points. That nigga went crazy.
Yeah. I've about had it with our offense. There's like each week I'm trying to get more hope. And we got to make a change because we keep doing the same shit, throwing out our same offensive plays, our same people. It's not going to just magically get better. So we got to make one change to see if that's going to improve something. And then we just chip from there. How about we just start off with firing our offensive coordinator? Let's just start there.
Canada.
Yeah, fire him. Hire somebody else. Somebody else call the fucking plays. Let's see if that makes anything better. If it doesn't, then we know, okay, Pickett just sucks ass. And then we move on from there. We got to keep going somewhere. We got a great defense. I'll say a good I'll say a good defense because we do give up a lot of yards right now. A lot of takeaways, which makes them good. So we got to do something with the offense. We can't just keep throwing out the same shit.
I think they got a almost similar situation in Atlanta, where they kept Mariota in all of last year when they had Ritter ready to at least play, and they could have figured out he sucked, and then in the offseason got someone else to play QB. You see how bad Atlanta's offense is. And I think the Steelers might waste a season if they don't fire Canada. At least make a decent switch up here.
Yeah, the Falcons last year, I believe, stuck with Mariota because they said, even though like our future might be Ritter, he's probably worse right now. And if you remember, like the Falcons were a playoff contender, or at least like in the race for until December.
Yeah, everybody in that division, yeah.
So like I think that's what made them just hold on, and eventually they just got rid of him. And it was probably better if they just did it earlier. But if you make the playoffs, it's huge for the fan base, huge for just the team in general. Ownership gets money, blah blah blah. Steelers are a little different in that, like, it's not going to make them worse to fire Canada, right? It's pretty much, how would it get worse? I think everyone in the world, like, this might be the most popular firing that's ever going to happen in the NFL. Oh, in recent memory. Like, I every week I look on social media and there's a fire Canada thing. Antonio Brown was calling for fire Canada. He hates the Steelers, I feel like. Anyways, I just think it's a no-brainer, and there has to be an ulterior reason.
Read him.
Because he was favored to be fired over the offseason. Now he comes back and has been god fucking awful through September, just proving everyone right. Like, what they got to come out with an excuse or something as to why they're not doing it if they don't fire him, like, soon, like next week or next 2 weeks.
How long's he been with Tomlin?
Oh, man. I want to say 4 years. You'd have to fact check me on that. I don't know. But I saw some heading on there. There was a topic on one of the sports channels that said, is it time for Tomlin to go?
Whoa.
It's just stupid. It's just so stupid. I don't know why someone would say, let's start there. Let's fire Tomlin, who hasn't had a losing season ever. That's just so dumb.
Yeah, that one sounds a little bit for clicks.
These dudes show up to home and away games with Fire Canada signs and banners. I mean, it's not like people are going to be pissed off. The only one who's going to be mad is Canada. I mean, sorry, man, but we got to switch it up.
And maybe Canada, the country.
The country.
Yeah. Their only representation in American football. But, like, yeah, you're right. They start there, and then if it's still bad, then you look at, like, Pickett or maybe some just different personnel-wise. Do we need to bring in wide receivers or whatnot? And then, like, maybe down the line you get to Tomlin. But that's so far down the line of, like, if problems persist. Start with what's clearly wrong, and that is the offense. Try something. You're not going to just sit Pickett, get rid of Pickett. I don't even know who your backup is. So start with Canada.
Mitch.
Okay, so Mitch Trubisky's like kind of the same thing that the Falcons had last year, where, like, would he be better? I don't. Probably, like, roughly the same. But he's never going to – you're not going to win a Super Bowl with Trubisky or even come close. So why even entertain that? I say go the Canada route and then think about Pickett if it's still having – if Pickett's still struggling after a new offensive system's put in, then you look at personnel.
We can't be wasting T.J. Watt's greatness. He's fucking amazing. He makes our defense. Minka is awesome. Highsmith is a great edge rusher. We're just, like, wasting defenses. Even for how good, like, Ben was back in the day with AB, Le'Veon, we also had a few of those years great defenses that we just wasted.
Yep.
Even when Ben, in the end of his tenure, he was always capped. Even with our T.J. Watt, we always knew, like, okay, we might make it to the playoffs. That's our ceiling. We're not going over that. We need to do something right now that gives us hope.
They've been slow to act for the last going back to Ben's last 3-4 years. I feel like they've just been slow to move. They were slow to move on from Roethlisberger. They were slow to implement Pickett. They had Trubisky starting forever. Now they're slow to fire Canada. I don't know. When you have a team with so much, like, historic success, I guess I get it that you don't want to make drastic changes right away. But it seems like they've kind of lost what made them great a little bit, and now they're being slow to change.
Stuck in their old ways.
Yeah, it's just tough right now because when I look ahead the season, it just looks like every other year right now. Like, yep, we are going to go around 500, and that's pretty much it. So let's make a change right now.
Dude, 500 life. Vikings have lived there for almost all of my adult life. It's pretty awesome. Not good enough to make noise in the playoffs. Not bad enough to rebuild and make a great team. It's like purgatory.
It's in the middle.
Yes, sir.
Does make me happy that the Browns lost this past week. Bengals just might be ass. So that makes it a little better.
To be clear, the Browns lost because Deshaun Watson didn't start, and their backup looked pretty garbage.
Yeah, he's a rookie from UCLA. So
In general, Browns look solid this year with Watson, and the Ravens are easily the favorite to win the division now.
Steelers got Ravens this upcoming week. I don't know.
That would be if the Steelers can pull off a win there, that would shake things up again.
Weirdly, we beat the Ravens decent amount. So I don't know who's going to be our quarterback, if it's Trubisky or if Kenny will play. It's going to be tough to win with either of them. But our defense always shows up for those games and plays Lamar pretty well.
That looks like Steelers at home giving up 3.5 points to the Ravens. As of right now, I would have expected more. It's a game you can win. At least a third of the time.
Did you hear that, Bowen? Game we can win.
Any team can win any game.
Hypothetically.
That's all you're talking about right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Ravens have a better chance per Vegas lines. Ravens had a better chance of beating the Steelers than the Bengals do of the Cardinals this week. Bengals are only a 3-point favorite over the Cardinals.
Cardinals are tough.
Cardinals have looked feisty, as we discussed last week.
Also have lost to the
What
Giants,
a just
though.
shift in just talk. Like the Bengals are on top of the world, and now they're brought down to this level where they're only 3-point favorites on the Cardinals. It's
Their
weird what can
favor-
happen in a few weeks.
Jeez.
This is our first pod of October. Through 1 month of the NFL, who has seen their overall stock fall the most? It's got to be the Bengals.
Absolutely.
From Super Bowl contenders to, they're easily underdogs to make playoffs now. Easily. Only laying 3 against Cardinals, albeit on the road.
Yeah, I would say. I guess maybe second would be the Vikings.
Whoa! I don't know.
If you're excluding
We're
Aaron
only
Rodgers'
5.5
injury to
point-
the Jets.
Yeah, we're only 5.5 point dogs to the Chiefs this week. I think Vikings are still there. Yes, they've dropped for sure, but hell, why aren't the Giants there?
What?
From a playoff team to
I
the
guess I
worst
just-
team
No
in
one
the
had
league?
the expectations of the Giants making the playoffs.
You
this
did.
year.
Ooh, whoa!
Except me.
I mean,
regular
fucking
people.
no one.
Regular people. Absolutely.
Rational people.
Said no.
Yeah, I'm saying they've fallen so far. You might get a 3 pick this year.
Well, a lot of people did have them making the playoffs on different sports talk shows.
Giants, sure, they made it last year. They
Yeah.
made the divisional round last year.
Don't the Bears have the first 2 picks right now? Imagine if they just don't
Yeah.
pick Caleb Williams, then we do.
That would just be – you'd have to fire every single person on that front office if they didn't. That'd be crazy.
So I don't even know why we're talking about that because that would never happen.
No,
The Browns.
Yeah, he
do-
just said it. So
If the season ended today, the Browns would have the first and second overall pick in the NFL.
The Browns?
the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. Because they got one in trade from the
Carolina.
Panthers, which would be fucking nuts. Who knows if it ends that way? But both teams are quite bad, so it could. And this draft, not to look way too much ahead, but this is a very top-heavy draft. Caleb Williams
Williams, Caleb Williams.
is, a generational QB prospect, and Marvin Harrison, generational wide receiver prospect. I don't know. Maybe that's a little much, but
Yeah, he's pretty sweet.
the possibility that you could get your franchise quarterback and wide receiver duo in the same draft is, man, that's tempting. That'd be pretty cool for the Bears. Not from a Vikings perspective.
if it stays this way, let's say hypothetically, do you really think the Bears take Caleb Williams still?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? Make the case the other way. Let's put it that way. Make the case the other way.
I just don't think that they just are like fuck Justin Fields, and
You think if they are so bad this year after betting on Justin Fields that they have the first and or second pick, that means they're winning like 3 games this year. You think they're still going to back Justin Fields when they have Caleb Williams staring them in the face?
Those Wilsons, dude.
No, I don't. No,
Okay.
you're right. 3 games is what they would have to end the season with, or like something close to that, like 3 to 5.
Yeah, the worst record in the league.
Worst
yeah.
record in the league? Yeah, it's probably 3 games.
Something like that. Yeah, he's just he's fucking incredible.
He's balling in college. We don't talk a lot of college,
Ooh.
but through 1 month of college ball, Caleb Williams from USC is balling.
And that freshman running back also looks like a dog.
Oh yeah, he's like a receiver.
I mean, I don't know what he really is, but they use him like
Zachariah Branch.
yeah, they use him everywhere.
I bet him to score a touchdown this past week, and he did not play, so I got voided. I was kind of mad. I didn't lose though, so that's good.
That's what voided means. For sure.
Was that a $5 bet?
$10.
Whoa.
Oh, I wanted to ask, do you think Blake Corum is one of those big people for next year's draft?
Blake Corum, running back from Michigan.
Oh, Dynasty? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, just in general, like you said, it's a top heavy draft next year. Like you didn't name him, but I feel like he's a good running back.
So
He's got to be one of the top ones.
Yeah, he's.
entering the draft. Top running backs.
Is there anybody else that's like come to mind?
No,
like any other
no.
running backs, right?
No, when I was talking about it from an NFL perspective, which is
the 1-2
so much different than
receiver.
a fantasy football dynasty perspective, because running backs are, they're never, only Bijan is ever going to get drafted top 10, basically, and that's huge in dynasty. Bijan is the widely accepted number 1 overall in dynasty fantasy football, but for real NFL, running backs just don't matter enough. But yeah, I think Corum's probably, I don't know. I mean, he's a first-round pick, right?
I haven't looked at the rankings or the projections for running
the NFL
backs.
has shifted.
Yeah, but there's still
See a top 32 talent, maybe.
there's still a dude or two every year that goes in the first round, and hard to imagine he's not the top dude or two.
It might shift back the way that Dalvin Cook and Zeke have been cooked.
Maybe, but also Bijan has looked incredible through a month, and
Very good.
Yeah, I'm saying signing old veterans has not looked great.
Oh, and
They might be drafting a little earlier.
Devon Achane, he's a rookie too, right?
Yes.
went 3rd round now. So the argument against it would be Jahmyr Gibbs, who the Lions took at 12,
Hot doo-doo.
who is
He's not hot doo-doo. He's just not
No.
producing, or they're not
They just
giving
don't
him the
give him
ball
the
a
ball.
lot.
right through a month. Like, he looks explosive, but when he's your backup running back on your team, it's hard to ever justify the 12th overall pick on that.
Yeah, my mom in fantasy played the wrong one this past week. She texted me and was like, I don't know which running back to play against Hunter. I'm going to go with Gibbs. And she benched Montgomery, and it almost lost her that game.
Sherry
Still
beat
being-
off in church this Sunday.
She did.
She beat off in church.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah, Mom.
All
Let's
three of us are
go.
projected in the playoffs currently.
Extremely sacrilegious of her.
That's crazy, Mom.
That was wild. On the last play, on the last player of the last game in our matchup, 51-yard catch
Yep.
to ice the game. Beat me by 4.
51-yard catch.
Beat me by 4 in a PPR.
I had to.
That's tough. He just looked up. He's like, oh, my God. Oh, no.
I didn't
Sherry
check.
just beat me.
I hadn't checked the score of the second half of that game. I forgot, and then I'm like, I knew it was really close. I'm like, holy fuck, that easily could have beat me, and it did.
In my family league, I needed DK not to score more than 11 points. He had 10.9, baby.
Oh, I thought he had like 11.5
Did you win
or
by
something.
0.1?
Yeah, and then
You won by 0.1.
I won by 1.1. 1.1.
1.1.
Hey, next
Something
time
with the
stick the mic
defense
down there.
from his team or my team took away a point, but
Damn.
he was salty because he scores a touchdown the first drive, the first touchdown, excuse me, and then he was just like, they're gonna keep giving the ball.
Yeah, he didn't do much because the Giants fucking suck. So the Seahawks could just run all game.
The Giants would use so much of the clock and just turn the ball over, like
Yep.
all the way down the field.
That was hilarious. Dude.
Fumble. I texted. I was like, "Let's go, look at that sack!" And then I'm just like, it was just like the first end of the first quarter just showed how the rest of the game was about to go.
Are you gonna stop watching their games?
No,
Oh, okay.
absolutely not.
We have to keep watching because they keep putting them on fucking primetime. Week
Yeah.
6, next week, do you know they play in Buffalo on Sunday night?
Oh my god, I can't
They're
wait.
going to get fucking mollywopped.
Yeah. We've played the
Why
Cowboys.
did they decide to put them on all these primetime games? Even if they are all healthy, I mean, it's
Big
still a bad
market.
decision.
We already played the Cowboys, the Niners. We're about to play the Bills. We play the Eagles
Play
twice.
the Dolphins
play
this week.
Play the Dolphins this week. Like we have to have.
Listen, this
Some of the-
year, the NFL expanded their windows to flex games out of prime time, but they can't even still do it until I believe it's week 11. It's all in the back third of the season. So even though they admit that it's what they should do to flex these god awful teams out of primetime games, they're still handicapping themselves to doing it. So this just proves they need to just have full autonomy to do it at any point, because who the hell? I mean, what the Giants are going to be 2 touchdown dogs to Buffalo in next week. It's going to be awful. No one wants to watch that.
I would love if they could just switch it around like that, but
Then we
You
never
know
watch
how-
the Steelers.
shut the fuck up. You know how mad the players would be if they're just switching games and you got to play 5 days, 6 days, 5 days, and it would just screw up everything.
The only thing you would only change Thursdays would be tough, but to move a game from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock on a Sunday is nothing. They can do that easily. They make the decision a week or even 2 in advance. It's not hard. We know right now that the Giants game for next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday, the Bills, that's just shouldn't happen. They could say it right now, flex it to another game that's on Sunday, and just put a decent game on Sunday night. They wouldn't be that bad. The Thursday one, I hear you. That could be a little different, but if they do it enough in advance, it doesn't matter.
Could mess up plans for fans though.
Yeah. But not,
Ooh.
again, if it's
That's true.
a week or 2 in advance and it's the same day.
Yeah. But a shift from a 1 o'clock game to an 8:20 could mess you up.
You could try and you could try
Just
and
set 'em up for
do a
4
4 to
o'clock
8.
Yeah.
But still, also, if you have tickets to a good game on a week and it gets flexed to even a Monday night instead, dude, I mean, are the fans really complaining? You might get a few, but also
Probably people that are traveling to the game,
the other
staying that night.
the percent of fans that go to the game versus the fans that watch a game is less than 0.1%, not even close. So and of those 0.1%, how many are really gonna care? I think it's no option's gonna be perfect, but anything's better than watching these horrible primetime games. Just this Thursday,
we'll
the
probably
day this pod comes out, we got Bears at Commanders.
Whoa, that's a big matchup.
That's
I
gonna be.
mean, I have Justin Fields, and you got him a bunch against me, but I don't want to watch that shit.
Yeah,
That's gonna be bad.
I will,
Brian Robinson
but,
is the only reason why I watch any Commanders games.
whoa, Terry McLaurin.
I mean, I don't need to watch them.
I never said it out loud because I didn't want you to know you stole my guy at the time. But you were right before me, and you picked Brian Robinson Jr. And inside, I was just like, "Fuck you, you fucking bitch!" But I didn't say anything.
He's
so-
looking at your size right now.
And
Yeah.
he's doing pretty decent.
Yeah, I want to. I mean, I think my running backs actually are
Nah,
fine
he's
right
the
now.
better
but-
B. Robinson for sure.
Don't think so.
I don't know. Send
Yo.
the trade, see if it goes through.
You know what they did? The Jaguars play back-to-back games in London. So
This week?
yeah, last week they were in London for that
This
9
coming
a.m.
week.
game. They stay the whole week in London, and then they play again. They play the Bills Sunday morning, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw a tweet, which I forgot to fact check it, but it seemed reputable enough. The Bills booked the Jags hotel starting, I believe, is Wednesday for the rest of the week. So the Jags, even though they stayed in London, has to move hotels in the middle of the week just to fuck with them.
Yeah, they did that shit on purpose for sure. What the
Took a
hell?
second for me to, I'm like, God damn, wait, what?
Yeah,
That sucks.
pretty fucking funny.
That's pretty dope for
Josh
by
Allen's
the
like,
Bills.
ha, fuck you, Trevor.
Love that.
Pack up your shit, bitch.
Gamesmanship. Absolutely love it.
I'd love the Jags to whip that ass, though. That'd be great.
If you got a chance, Jags are all right. They're
What
really
time
not bad.
is kickoff in London?
I think they're night games, aren't they?
They can't be that late, can they?
Well, I don't think they're like 10 p.m.
I know. I'm saying put these games on. Well, no, I don't even. 9:30 a.m. here can only be like 2 or 3, 1,
I've got zero idea.
like 4 hours.
I'm looking up right
4
now.
hours difference.
New York, London is 5 hours ahead.
It's 2 o'clock,
Or London, UK is 5 hours ahead of New
Playing
York.
just
New
like
York.
how they would.
so they could
here.
definitely move that time back.
So 9:30 when it starts for our time
It's
is 2:30.
yeah, just make that a 4:30 game and it's a 10:30 kickoff.
I disagree. So you're just saying you don't like the early window?
I'm sure that
Well,
like
even, like-
for us it sounds better.
Look at West
but
Coast. Like they'd have to be up
Oh,
at like
6:30 for
a.m.
people in the LA. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Dude, I would hate to be
but
like
I just don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I guess
Kev in California trying to watch an Ohio State game. And he's got to get up at 9 a.m. for that.
9. That is pretty crazy.
That would just suck. I would hate that.
Dang.
Eastern time zone is something else.
Michael said he hasn't watched any because he's been either working or asleep.
I
Yeah,
work late
makes
and
sense.
sleeps.
What time are the bars open?
Michael stays till like
Yeah, how you supposed
3:30
to
a.m.
drink?
because they close their beat ups at 2:30 every day.
Well, they have West Coast games that start at 8:30 their time, like an Oregon game. That would be like 11:30 here.
Their games end like pretty early in the night. Like there's no sports going on past like 11.
It's like Vegas. You're like go to
Yeah.
bed a game and everything's over already.
Like I'm up so late in Vegas trying to bet on games, but even like the Hawaii late games end at like around midnight.
I
You
was
see them
won-
Alaskan State
I was
Trooper
wondering
games.
what they do for like the last 3 hours there. It's a sports bar.
Keno.
Oh yeah, that
Fucking Keno.
when I worked at beat ups, I played Keno every day.
Did you ever win?
Yeah, all the time. Me and Tim, we won some bands.
I would bet my life profit wise you guys lost money.
But he remembers the wins.
Well, yes, of course.
That's the important part.
Of course.
I would just give my money to Tim and he'd bet it for me. So
He would just take your money for sure.
it was pretty
Every once in a while, I'll give you like $10 back.
Oh, we won today.
What do you guys want to talk about?
You're our moderator. Oh,
Talk about some
goodness.
rookie QBs.
We got to go back to this.
well, we already
Well,
touched.
Richardson.
We
got a
touched
game in.
on the new Browns QB coming in for Watson, kind of sucking. There is another quarterback that made his debut this week,
in Vegas.
and that was
Aiden O'Connell
for the Las Vegas Raiders, who put up a. Yeah, I mean they lost to the Chargers,
Formidable.
Yeah,
but
he
it was at least respectable. He looked better than the Browns guy. I still didn't look great.
Oh, that's
QB
that's
sneak
not saying
rushing
much.
TD. I think he threw the pick to lose that game after bringing him down and trying to beat the Chargers.
But he
looked like a rookie quarterback.
There could be something there. Yeah, he looked like a rookie quarterback. But
I
mean,
think they thought Deshaun was going to start the whole week,
yeah.
and then they dropped the bomb on him Sunday morning. He was like, "Oh shit, I'm starting." The rookie QB
I
didn't seem like he was
read
prepared
that
very
the-
much.
Needs more massage.
I read that the
Get him right.
doctors cleared Deshaun Watson. Do you guys hear
What
that?
about the masseuses?
No.
Well, that's why he didn't play.
Mm.
He said, "I don't want to
Masseuse
get
said no."
hurt for my masseuse." But yeah, he was like, "No, my body doesn't feel good. So let's start out." What's the quarterback's name? Thompson Robinson. Is that what it is?
Dorian Thompson Robinson,
Yeah,
DTR.
for the Browns.
Down to ride.
who got a lot of love this offseason, I feel like, through the preseason shit. And
He did.
He was pretty garbage, so I don't know what that was about. But so did the Raiders guy, Aiden
First game
O'Connell,
jitters.
and I think he didn't live up to it either. But the best rookie quarterback so far that I think you were talking about, well, besides C.J. Stroud, but you were talking about Anthony
yeah.
Richardson
I would say they
for
both
the Colts.
put on good performances.
Yeah, Colts came through and just barely lost the Rams in overtime with Anthony Richardson coming back after getting a concussion in week 2 and looked pretty solid, looked pretty athletic, and kind of is I remember Brady talking shit about him draft process, so
That's when you knew he was going to be great.
yeah.
I mean, it's not like all said and done here. His running ability is what makes him great right now. His passing is still needs work. He's got 2 concussions from running the ball in the first 4 weeks, so he needs to learn how to slide, play a little safer. He needs to stay
what's
healthy.
his first? Wait. I've only seen one concussion. Where's the other concussion?
Didn't he have 2?
No, I only
he
saw the
got
one.
one.
from-
End of
he
the
got
first game and
tackled.
end of the second game?
Yeah, the one who
Or end of
he's
the-
coming down from a tackle.
Game 1, he got hurt
on the turf.
like on a goal line. I don't think it was head, though.
I didn't know. I didn't think it
I
was
don't
a
think it was
concussion.
head.
The concussion was him in the end zone.
in
He
the
just
end zone,
fell
he-
backwards.
Yeah, that's it. The ground hit him really hard.
In the second game,
He hit the ground.
after he ran in a touchdown, and that's why Gardner Minshew came in.
His head bounced off the turf. and
Okay,
that's
so
why.
all right, my bad. Only one concussion. Overall, he's got to stay healthy, and if he does that, yeah, I mean, it looks all right. He almost brought him back. He was down by like 24 points or something.
20,
He's got an
23-0, I
arm
believe.
too, man.
He does.
Well-
Well, we talked about. I mean, it could be Josh Allen with even better running
Darker skin.
and darker skin, but we'll see.
Hunter,
Little milk chocolate
prior
Josh
to
Allen.
the season starting, talked about how he wanted Minnesota to draft Anthony Richardson,
I sure did.
and he talked about him for us 3 were quiet for so long because he was going in about Minnesota football and about Anthony Richardson, and
That was the draft preview.
He-
we hadn't
he-
talked about the quarterback.
no, yeah, I mean he is 100% living up to everything Hunter said to.
I mean it's a month. Like Brady said, like it's real early, but I mean
the
it
sample
looks
size that
pretty
we
good
have
for a month in, and how like just raw talented he was supposed to come in. He was supposed to come in like really struggling, but having the raw talent, I think he
looks
looked
as you said,
actually like a quarterback.
looks like Cam Newton.
That could be dope for them. And then if they
Rookie
can
season.
get Jonathan Taylor practicing and him and Zach Moss just handle the backfield.
I would say temper your expectations on Jonathan Taylor's
Yeah.
fantasy output. Richardson's going to be running that ball into the end zone a lot.
I've seen a lot of stuff about Jonathan Taylor also just not playing this week
He definitely could just do something like that. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what
or the next week or just not want to play.
I forgot to call him this
whatsoever.
past week, so
He hates his head coach. I
Yeah.
mean, he hates his owner.
CJ carved us up, dog.
Dude, get right.
I think he set more records, rookie records.
Yeah.
Pretty easy against the Steelers.
I mean, this is awesome. I didn't expect this at all. So I am happy for him. I'm happy that he did that to us at least.
You didn't expect us? You said he should go number 1 overall during our draft preview.
Oh, yeah, but that's way different than thinking he'll have 1,000 attempts and 0 picks. Like, that's crazy.
Not 1,000, but it is over 150, I believe.
1,050.
He has the record.
Oh, my bad. He has over
1,059
1,000
yards.
passing yards and 0 picks.
Got you.
My
Would
bad.
He does have the rookie record for the most passes to start a career without an interception.
Did we
Yeah.
have a conversation about Brady'd rather have Kenny Pickett than any of these quarterbacks?
Yes.
Okay.
That was
Do
the
you-
exact.
Oh, my God.
Brady, you still on that? You still gonna stand for that? No, you can't get away from this question. You can't.
No, let's focus on that.
That's the best part.
Bro, that was mean.
That was a good diversion, Josias.
Dude, why do you got to do that, Josias? Because
Well, I'm
I
glad
remember
you're on that
how much we ridiculed you
Mm.
for having that.
You're not getting away from
He's
this.
really trying to get out of this.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I had
All right, would you
what
take
seems now an incorrect take.
Bryce
Super
Young?
biased.
Rather have Bryce Young or Pickett?
So easy.
Dude, I hate Bryce Young.
Okay.
I mean, he hasn't looked good.
I'm just
He
going down the
he has
order.
not looked
I
good,
think
to
he's
be fair.
bad.
And then CJ
I mean, yeah, I would take CJ over
Richardson.
Kenny Pickett. Oh, yeah, I'd take Anthony Richardson over Kenny Pickett.
Took you a second. But.
Will Levis.
His upside seems higher.
Aiden O'Connell.
No, I'm not taking this guy. I never knew
Bijan
who he was
Robinson.
until
Brock Purdy.
just
Ooh.
this past week. Brock Purdy, that's so interesting because this week we'll get to see more about him because he's playing Dallas.
Them boys.
He hasn't lost a regular season game.
49ers quarterback Brock Purdy.
Has yet to lose a regular season game.
They put up 30
And it seems
almost all of
like
them.
they can just put any quarterback in 49er system and it go well. So, but he's playing better and better
He's not bad.
every week.
He's not like just.
So is he turning into an actual good quarterback?
They have
He
great
kind of was last year, by the way. If you look at like metrics, and he's not playing like too much different than last year. He was just kind of like last year. It was just the back half of the season. Yeah, you're playing well, but your team is just great. And this year, he's just continued to do it. Like, and his team might even be better because they've got the same dudes but healthier. So, I think Purdy might have just been a complete whiff by every GM in the league. For him to be Mr. Relevant, last pick in the 7th round, is insane.
I mean, I don't know if people know his background, but he played at Iowa State, Bowman's favorite dream team.
Like a cyclone.
I used to have dreams about this team for some reason in college.
Dream last night that I was in a haunted house and all these. Well, it wasn't haunted until all the little kids that were there. No, nothing.
Kids
weird.
make everything home.
They all just turned into like demons and then crawled into like
They are demons.
like the vents and stuff and ran away. It was real. It was creepy.
Yeah, nice.
What
So he went to Iowa State.
It is, yeah. Things having terrible
Never had a dream
dreams
like
already.
that before.
He played 4 years at Iowa State. It's a Big 12 school. They played Texas each year, Oklahoma each year, and he had Brees Hall as his running back for some of that, right?
More than likely.
I don't know
I guess.
when exactly they all went to college, but
Yes.
he's got a good college background, man. He's got a lot of experience.
What do you think he majored in?
I'm gonna go.
If I'm just playing numbers, I'm going to go political science. Or like
I'm gonna go business finance.
communication. No way. I feel like I heard it's actually something decent.
He looks like a fucking white dude in a suit, just that has a lot of money.
Like a little economics degree.
Like he wanted to be an accountant if this didn't work out.
This might take a while to find him, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh, it can't be that hard.
Like he doesn't look like a guy who would just do communications.
No, yeah, maybe not.
Okay, so you can't find that.
This is tough.
Well, we could just stay on this. That's the biggest game of this upcoming week is 49ers Cowboys.
Whoa! No love for Chiefs Vikings? That's a pretty good one.
Okay.
That's a pretty
I
good
mean,
one. That'll be offense. That'll
Looking
be
at their-
shootout. You'll get your fantasy players in there.
okay, that'll be a fun game.
Yeah, but you're probably right.
But the best game, we can talk about both, but they play Sunday night, 49ers and Cowboys. Dak's been getting a lot of heat, even though they're doing well as a team, still lacking in passing yards, making some wrong decisions. Brock Purdy's always gotten heat for, are you really good, or are you just part of the system, Kyle Shanahan's system? You guys have a quick prediction? You think's going to win that game, Cowboys, 49ers?
I mean, I'll just say it quick. I am a big 49ers guy. I think they're the best team in the league right now. So I think 49ers win the game fairly easily.
Easily.
Yeah. I think they are incredible. Their offense is just way too many playmakers. Like, I don't know. In the last, I don't know, since we really started watching football, what is an offense with that many dudes at skill positions? With Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle.
Yeah.
Is crazy. And then that's not even, it's arguable that that's even their best side of the ball. Their defense is dirty.
Nasty.
And that defensive line is crazy, led by Nick Bosa. And again, I'm a fan of Kyle Shanahan and the coaching staff. I think that team is the best in the NFL and the team to beat right now.
Yeah, I would. Going into this week, I like 49ers winning this game. I think the last week against the Cardinals, the Cowboys struggled majorly in the red zone, and they did again this week, really.
Miss Zeke.
Yeah, miss him. Miss Dalton Schultz in the red zone. The 49ers, however, do not struggle in the red zone.
No. Your McCaffrey has, I believe, tied for the longest touchdowns in a game streak.
Yeah, it's 12
18?
or 13. Oh, shh.
Oh, I thought it was 18.
No
I better
way,
check that,
bro.
though, because that would be really high.
What'd you say it was,
Yes.
Brian?
That's 12 or 13 in a row?
12.
Okay.
Okay.
But I think he breaks the record with this one. He got the Niners record, at least. Crazy.
Just talk about being like built at every position. Then you just have the best fullback in the game.
Oh, yeah, also the
Use
best
check.
fullback
It's like,
in the
what the
game.
fuck? Trent Williams,
maybe
the best tackle.
Maybe the best tackle. Getting a little old now, but yeah. Like their GM, John Lynch, is like probably the most known GM in the league. And probably no one knows GM's names, but John Lynch is good at his job. Just say
Oh
that.
yeah. That's what having a Mr. Irrelevant at quarterback will do. You don't have to pay him a dime, so you're able to just spend your money on everyone else.
How about the fact that they traded 3 firsts for Trey Lance too? The biggest bust in recent memory,
Yeah.
and they just got away with it because they got Purdy at Mr. Relevant, and it didn't matter. That's crazy. That's the craziest. That's the craziest story in football in the last little bit. I hope they win a Super Bowl so that story can be told.
Trey Lance revenge game. They put him in instead of Dak. He leads them to victory.
God damn it.
Against the Niners.
That'd be hilarious if Dak gets hurt and they do that. You heard it here first on Intoxicating Sports.
Hey, you remember when they traded Trey Lance to the Cowboys, and you're like, there was going to be so much talk about Trey Lance taking over quarterback for Dak? Not a chance. None.
I did not say. I said that talk shows would talk about it, and literally that night, Stephen A. goes on social media and says it. They talked about it on First Take. They talked about it on First Things First.
The day after the trade?
The day after,
gonna
yeah.
talk
I mean,
about
it
the
wasn't
trade.
ongoing, which it shouldn't, and he's not. He didn't go there to steal his job or anything. They just made a trade to get a backup quarterback, which is fine. But they did talk about it the day after.
I think they just talked about the trade. There was never a question of, like, who's the starter. And there should
They
be.
posed the question in a way, but also each person was taking the side of no,
Yeah, fair.
it's Dak's job. He's Dak
Because
Prescott.
it's not a question.
Yeah.
That's a draft bust. I'd argue that's a bigger bust. Trey Lance going 3 than Zach Wilson going 2.
Trey Lance hasn't been able to play any games, though.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson's played games and he sucks.
I mean, it's
Yeah, Trey Lance
His
has
fault, though,
sucked
too.
so bad that
Can't
he doesn't
stay
even get to
healthy.
play games.
He's been hurt.
Well, okay. Well, he's healthy now,
Right.
and the Niners trade him, and they'd rather start Mr. Irrelevant over him.
Well, that's fine. I just don't think that qualifies him as a bust.
Oh, okay. I disagree vehemently. He has had chances. He could be playing. They could at least give him like some like garbage time or something. See where he's at.
yeah. I mean, like, what about this
He's
offseason
clearly
training
awful.
camp when he lost the QB2 position to Sam Darnold?
Yeah, he's clearly
So
awful.
he was given a chance at training camp. And he couldn't be QB2.
I don't know if he's ever gonna fucking play.
It would be cool.
He
Just
might never play.
if Dak ever got hurt, it'd be interesting to see how he plays because they got weapons around him. But yeah, I mean, he can't stay healthy.
I would like to see him. You're right. I would like to see just what he can do, but I imagine it's close to like Malik Willis, in that you don't even want to watch.
Malik Willis, that's extreme.
Didn't you want him?
At least Malik Willis has played,
Whoa.
and yes, you. I have a tweet of Brady when it was the Steelers pick in the first round. It's like Malik Willis, or I don't want it.
I don't want to.
I'll pull up the tweet.
No, you don't have to. I know. I
think it was a
tweeted
text,
it.
but yeah.
Or texted
Oh,
it. Maybe.
No, yeah, and then I tweeted the text.
Yeah.
To put it on record because I knew it was going to be good.
Brady doesn't know ball?
Oh, I'll put these balls in your mouth, kid.
Tough pod for Brady over here.
I'm just Steelers better beat the Ravens so I can come on here next week and go crazy.
I could see it, but I can't really.
Not a chance.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to get drunk.
And draft.
All right. Okay, so now it's that time of the pod where
That
you're
time.
thinking, man, I'm really wanting drunk draft. I need a beer. I want to get drunk.
Want to draft.
All that in one. It's the best segment in all of sports talk shows.
Entertainment.
That too.
In all of life.
So recap last week. Dude, before, just thank you guys for all your votes. We actually, first time we eclipsed 50, which lets us the bottom two shotgun. So that's awesome. Thanks for all your votes. And this side of the couch is pretty happy because we don't need a shotgun.
Brady, what does that mean then?
It means that Hunter and Josias have the least amount of votes,
You know what?
and
Josias
they'll be throating that beer.
voted for Hunter. He felt so bad for him.
Oh, yeah.
What was Hunter's total votes?
Yeah, there's because even though you lost two, the total votes were like Bowman 19, me 18, Josiah 16, and then Hunter was like 4.
With
Two
one
of
of them
those
being
votes
an
coming from us.
accidental vote from Josias for Hunter.
If it would have mattered, I would have
Whoa.
definitely sided for leaving it.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because you would have been outvoted 2-1.
I would have been on your team. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would've left the
You would
vote.
have been on the right team then.
Yes.
Sorry.
Mainly because
I
it was going to
slid.
affect me. So
Oh, never mind. I should have known.
I was gonna say, do you think he was doing it for you?
No, I thought he was doing it for the principal, but you know what? I should have known better.
just don't get jitter fingers like that.
I got excited. I saw my
quit-
team and I was like, oh
Quit
shit.
swiping through those stories, brother.
Like Devin driving home.
So let's try to get 50 again. This is an interesting topic. I fucking love it personally. Hope you guys do too. Bowman wins. Bowman, what's the topic?
Favorite dances.
Okay.
Fortnite dances?
Fortnite specifically. And
Oh.
you have to act them out.
I'm in.
All right. But for real, it's going to be college mascots. You can go as deep as you want.
Mascot thing.
Community
she said.
college, D3, Asian college, whatever you want to do.
Columbus State Cougars.
Any division, any gender, any galaxy.
So I think it's gonna have to start off with the shotgun from the two lads
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, why don't you guys
in the
pop
chairs.
that?
Have you
French
decided?
Montana.
No. Hunter is okay. Yeah, they didn't tie. It's just the bottom two. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's first.
Valiant effort though, Josiah. You were up there at least.
Yeah. So Hunter will be first. So you
Is
actually
my team truly last if Josiah says the second to last team votes for me? Doesn't he? Isn't that admitting that his team's worse?
You got 2 votes from the people outside.
Yeah, you're in
Accidental
last.
vote. I don't know if it was actually an accident. Is what I'm saying.
Well,
I just love
I think
Hunter
he's just
so
trying
much.
to save face.
he forgot who his team was. I think I was team 2.
Honestly, Team 2 sounds better. Let's go.
Nigga picked
We
one
should have to get really drunk and then vote, where we can't remember what team we actually drafted.
I don't think you would agree to that.
I think I did that already.
You're the only one who wouldn't agree to that. Everybody
No.
else
You're
would.
not drunk when you draft. You're drunk when you pick in the poll. We all make our picks, and then we just get hammered
Oh,
Saturday night.
None of us can vote till like midnight.
And then you can't remember what team you
Oh, I
drafted.
see what you're saying.
Midnight on Sunday.
If we could do that hypothetically, I'd agree with it.
I'm not sure you guys drink enough to do that.
I get drunk so easily.
Well, when we're not losing beer dye games, you don't have to shotgun as many.
But explain that while I shotgun here.
Well,
You
we
didn't
were.
shotgun yet?
Yeah, what?
Your buddy over there did.
Looks like a small can. 12 ounces.
Let's do a quick tally of drunk draft trophies. Bowman's in the lead with 4.
Sure, it's
You
4?
have these added up?
Yeah. On my phone. Bowman's in the lead with 4. Hunter has 3.
Let's go.
And me and Josias, I believe, each have 2. But
Nice.
Bowman's in the lead.
Oh, my foot's cramping.
That checks out just by guessing. I could look back. and
I also
confirm.
didn't get to participate in one drunk.
Yeah, I didn't
draft.
write this down, but I'm pretty sure I memorized.
I have all of them on here, but I might have to
Didn't get to
remember who
participate
won.
when you didn't show up.
When I was working, yeah.
When you said you'd be here and then you weren't. Listen, this is your job, all right? We have a line out the door of people begging for a spot on one episode.
That's really true.
So this, to everyone here, hold your spot. Do your job. I'm going to start this draft.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, do it, baby.
All right, with the...
Oh, we have an exclusion of Brutus Buckeye.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Cannot
you
pick
said that.
Bruce.
I thought you said including him.
Excluding.
Why would we do that?
That would be a runaway.
Pick the one mascot who everybody
You know-
is fans of?
I think it's pretty questionable that I have the first overall pick in the first draft we ever exclude a pick from. Just
I
want
mean,
to throw
I
that
sent
out
the
there.
text, so.
The one where we
throw that out
didn't
there.
exclude. Oh, my.
Whoa.
Oh. Exclude SpongeBob. You picked, and you did win. So you already had your one.
We didn't exclude.
That's what I'm saying. And you won because you picked SpongeBob.
I'm not following the logic.
It's not. It's not
okay,
logic.
just making sure. Just making sure.
Pretty.
Okay.
What
No,
was that?
Look, I remember
Your logic the last
what
couple
was
pods
that?
has
I
been
remember back
non-existent.
to Bowman being like, well, you let him have SpongeBob. That's why he won. And then that's why I just said that. But
Anyways,
okay, keep going.
I am starting with Donald, the Oregon Duck.
Donald
I'm
Trump?
not sure his name's Donald, but
It is. It
Is
is
it?
name. His name is Donald.
Donald
Yep.
Duck. Oh my God! What the?
You okay, man?
Tough day.
All right. With the second pick.
What? Well, hold on.
What?
What if? All right, no, go ahead.
He has a good thought, folks. All right.
It was stupid. Go ahead.
All right. All right.
That's when you say things.
On the pod. Come on, man. Spit it out.
Well, I was just thinking the possibility that Trump got so rich that he bought Oregon and renamed them the Oregon Trumps, so it could be Donald Trump.
What the fuck?
That would be that.
That'd be something,
That'd be
right?
something. That'd
and
be
it's
something.
like
What
the
the-
mascot.
I didn't know where you were
It's
going
the
with
same
that.
mascot, but they switch out the head.
The
So instead of a
Donald Trump
instead of a
side.
instead of a duck head, it's Trump's head.
Dude.
Yo, that shit would go. That shit would go. That
Yeah, I'm
would-
glad
keep
you
Donald.
said that.
Donald would still
I
be
think
the
people
mascot.
would love it. I think people would love
That'd
it.
be really good.
I'm going with Mike the Tiger from LSU. He's the actual
Tiger boy.
fucking tiger, so he'll kill all your mascots.
All right, your boy B team. I'm gonna go with. I looked up his name. I believe it's Bevo, but it's the Texas Longhorn from Texas.
Oh. I did no research on names or anything of the sort.
It's all right, man.
Either way, with the back-to-back picks here, I'm going to take the Duke Blue Devil, whatever his name may be. The Devil, I don't know.
They're not all gonna have names.
I think his
or
name's
anything.
Duke.
I don't think they're all gonna have names. So.
And so I'm going to turn the ship around. Going to take my favorite team to play for in NCAA 14, the UAB Blazers.
Ooh, gotta love the Blazers.
Dragons.
Why did you play with them? And
Because they sucked, and you tried to get them a national championship.
Yeah, I used to play with in college hoops. I'd play as the Alabama A&M. I actually don't even know what they are. Because have you ever heard of Alabama A&M?
Yes, I have, but yeah, I don't know what they're.
They're in the swag.
Brady?
Oh shit. I'm gonna go with the Georgia Bulldog.
Did you know they got in a fight once? Your two picks?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just eyes.
I'm going with Big Green, Dartmouth College, baby. He's a fucking keg, dude. He's the only keg who's a fucking mascot.
What?
Yeah. That's
Also,
what
did you say Dartmouth?
Dartmouth what?
It just
college.
sounded funny. He said Dartmouth.
I did.
Mouth, 2 words.
His name is Big
Dartmouth?
Green. He's a keg.
What are the
I need to see a picture of
Dartmouth,
this guy.
What are they though? What is
Oh
Dartmouth?
God. I have no idea.
I just see that they're mascots. Let me see.
It's going to be like a random picture of some fan.
So you just picked a
No,
team.
it
You
is.
you don't
it's
even
not.
know their
It's
name.
a
don't even know what
keg.
they are.
It's a dude in a keg right there.
He said it was the Green Wave or
I
something.
said the big Green.
Oh, Green Wave. No, that's Tulane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he just say Green something?
Big Green is
Big
what the
Green is the
mascot's
name of it, but what is Dartmouth? So we're gonna have to talk about how to present this because these are kind of all over the place. Especially my next pick is gonna be like
Yeah.
doesn't even make sense.
I was trying to make it easy and just pick the.
Yeah.
Right. So we didn't even have the names of them in there, or what?
I mean, I
Dude,
think that's
I don't
fine
know.
too.
All I see is that his name is Keggy the Keg.
Okay. If you don't know what
Like,
college
I'm
is
being
for,
serious.
you can't just like.
You said find the cool mascots, and I did.
No, I mean, that's fine.
I can't actually verify it's for this college, and you don't even
I
know
just
their
Googled it.
their
It's a
nickname.
Dartmouth what though? What is Dartmouth? It's not. They're not the green kegs. They're not the big greens.
Can you help me with this? No.
Oh, my phone's over
They're
there.
the Big Green.
Dartmouth Big Green.
Dartmouth Big Green.
Okay.
Good luck winning this one.
All right, let's go.
Bro, he's got the most green on his team. They're 2-1
Good
this year.
picture, size.
No, dude. I fucking hated this guy.
They play at 1 o'clock this
It's a
week.
keg though. You got him.
No, next week.
So I don't know if this is actually going to be liked at all, but I personally love that the Stanford Cardinals mascot is the tree.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna be the Stanford Tree Cardinals.
I'm assuming you guys played NCAA where you could be the mascots.
Yes, and you can
play.
just
Yeah.
be the tree.
Yeah. Couldn't see anything on the screen. It's so big.
I love how because everyone's the Cardinals, right? So why, instead of just having another Cardinal, let's make the Cardinals home. Let's be the trees. That's awesome.
I am the tree.
That is a funny one. The fucking trees.
The trees, and it's just a big ass Christmas tree. That's their mascot, running around. And then
You should change his colors with the seasons.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind that.
Be dope. Put some lights on there on Christmas.
Except for then, like in the spring for basketball, are they like a brown evergreen tree where they're just way past, like it's Christmas tree that's past Christmas, so it's
a rotted
dying.
tree.
Should have them like axed over to
Just
bring
falling
attention
over.
to global warming and deforestation.
Stanford's just a big global warming hub. My next third pick, I'm gonna go with Colonel Reb from the Ole Miss Rebels.
Oh, God.
Ole Miss
I mean-
Colonel Reb.
Colonel
Right.
Sanders? That's crazy.
I'm going with FSU Chief Escola.
Okay.
It's a good pick.
I like that dude.
Don't hate it. Don't love it though.
Dude, Keggy's gonna give me some votes.
We'll see.
Back over to B team.
Yes.
I'm going Otto the Orange. Syracuse.
Don't hate it.
Big ass orange bitch.
I think are we going 4 rounds here or
Yeah.
okay. I think I'm gonna get some votes here with the South Carolina Gamecocks. Give me some of those cocks, boys. I wonder if he has a name.
I might vote for you this week.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Jess, what was your
Oh, his name is
last pick?
Cocky, by the way.
No way.
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah.
No
Oh,
way.
Chief Escola, the FSU Chiefs.
Florida State Seminoles.
Yeah, give me Cocky for South Carolina.
You say the FSU Chiefs.
Sorry.
That's just funny.
All right, let's see if this guy has a name here.
Round 4.
I thought you said you didn't care about names.
Well, it seems fun now. But it's going to be the Louisiana Raging Cajun. His name might just be the Raging Cajun.
What is he? Is it a person?
I believe he is Louisianan.
Someone who's from Louisiana?
Yeah.
Nice.
And he's Cajun.
Damn, spicy little fella. And that was 4 picks. This is my final pick. I'm gonna go with the Mountaineer from WVU.
Raccoon hat.
Yeah. Shout out Reed Simpson, WVU grad.
Really? I did not know that.
Yep.
Shout out Huggy
My pick?
Bears.
Yes, sir, Josias.
I'm going with motherfucking Pistol Pete, bitch. Oklahoma State University. Name Bullet.
Damn. I had that written down.
Oklahoma State.
Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
And then the guy's name is Pistol Pete.
The
But yeah, I think we'll probably I could make like a
3-point specialist?
like a small graphic or something. It might make it better than all this jumbled shit.
We're gonna have to, because I don't know. I'm basically writing like paragraphs over here. Like I don't know what to do. I'm gonna end with, I don't even know what their mascot name is, but I love the UTSA Roadrunners. University of Texas San Antonio, which is D1. The Roadrunners out of.
Do you even know what it looks like? Is it a Roadrunner?
That's
Yeah, UAB Blazer, bro.
what I don't.
Looks like a dragon.
Yeah, he's a Blazer.
Is that technically what a blazer is?
Yeah, he's a dragon. No,
Blazer's
Blazers
a
smoke weed.
coat. Jacket.
Well, okay. Yeah, I thought there was just another meaning to it.
This is what I'm talking. We're gonna have to like talk about how to present
Yeah.
these, because like none of
His
it
name
makes
is
sense.
Blaze, by the way.
None of these are consistent at all.
If you want to go back, his name is Blaze.
Blaze.
Blazer.
Blazer.
How about the Hilltoppers?
Hilltoppers ain't bad.
West Liberty State College?
Western
Hilltoppers?
Kentucky?
Oh, okay.
That is West Liberty. The Hilltoppers.
The,
Shout out Chuck
Hawaii-
Simpson.
Hawaii Rainbow
Wait, Chuck-
Warriors.
Oh yeah, Chuck
Rainbow
did go
Warriors.
there.
Chuck and Michael
I
School?
always thought the Army Black Knight was pretty dope too.
That's where I went to like 4 parties there, Brady, because of Trey.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and that's a shitty fucking college.
Oh, yeah. You just go up on top of the hill and
You
it's
can't
just
come down
small
that
ass.
hill like at all. Like if it's dark, it's like you can't go down. Cop sitting right there. He's like, can't.
It's like right next to Belterra. Or, no, Jesus Christ. Right next to Ogilvy. Yeah.
right next to Ogilvy. Glad your dad made it out.
Barely. Chuck.
Oh, and Mike. Hey, you two little skull. Yeah, my bad.
Hey, shout out Chuck Simpson putting up 19 points in fantasy football this week.
41 was bad. Fucking 19.
It's not even half of 41
It's crazy.
in a PPR.
He said he heard, I think Bill listened, and he said, yeah, they're talking shit about your fantasy team. That was 2 weeks ago.
That's funny.
And that was after he came back and won after the Steelers like kind of went off.
Yeah.
And she was like, you better fucking say something on your pod. My team fucking won. We skipped that part. Yeah, now we'll just go to the 19-point fucking... that'll never be topped, right? 19 points,
19 is bad.
All people that played too. Well, we're in the game, active.
We're supposed to play.
It's only up from here, Dad.
The one thing about RT Sports, which is actually kind of good and funny, is they put point spreads on the matchups at the beginning of each year. So Chuck is playing the only team in the league with less points than him, and he's a 17.5 point underdog to them.
Jeez.
Oh, and it should be noted that they have 3 buys in the starting lineup.
Oh my!
And Chuck has 0. And he's still 17.5 point dogs, though.
That's crazy.
Because he got all Steelers.
That's a bad.
Yeah, you want to? I'll just rattle off his starting lineup right now: Kenny Pickett, Delvin Cook, Rashad Penny, Allen Robinson, Juju, George Pickens, Chris Boswell, and the Steelers defense.
Goodness gracious.
That's 5 Steelers of 8 starting position.
His kicker had to have almost all of his points then.
Holy
2 field goals.
shit.
What is?
Rashad Penny doesn't touch the field.
That's right.
He's got to replace him with
Rashad
somebody.
Penny has 1 point through 4 weeks.
Yeah. That's what he also like. He'll do this, but then he won't go and pick people up at all. He just thinks he's set for the year. Someone could get injured. He's like, all right, well, I got like a couple more left.
He has 3 tight ends on his bench. Oh, man. TJ Hawkinson just sitting on his bench while he has George Pickens and Allen Robinson and Juju in there. Like, what's going on? Holy crap.
He's lucky he didn't get Najee.
His team might be better if so.
Wait, who was his first pick?
Nick Chubb.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn, yeah, that's so bad.
That's tough.
Oh, that sucks.
He was so mad, too. He was like, I'm not missing my guy anymore because Najee got picked for his second pick. He thought he would be able to go Chubb and then Najee in the second. So he went Chubb. Najee got picked before he came back. So he's like, fuck this. I'm going Deontay Johnson. The second.
Killed him to take a Brown, and he gets like
Holy
2 games
crap.
out of him. Damn.
Well, that's a tough
That's
world.
tough. Dad, I believe in you. Come on. You got it.
No, he's in our division. Let him keep losing.
Yeah, I don't play him once. That's pretty.
Brady, I think you play him on the Steelers bye week.
That's probably worse for me, right?
He'll start the other
Oh,
He's
guys.
gotta
actually,
play
yeah.
Kirk,
He can start the Kirk
TJ
Cousins
Hawk.
Hawkinson
Yeah,
stack.
shit.
Yeah, it's actually worse for you.
That's tough. All right.
I got a pick.
Oh.
Oh, community service pick?
Oh, community service. I got a nice little recommendation for community service. So let's have a little quick community service session.
I don't have that many books, so I don't know if it's the best line out there. But I took the Ravens to win the AFC North at minus. I bet on MGM today at minus 125.
1 sec, please.
I think the Browns have a chance as well to win, but I don't think the Steelers do. Especially Kenny Pickett just got hurt, and I don't think Joe Burrow's right, and I don't know if they can catch the Ravens.
Steelers, yeah.
And the Ravens already beat the Bengals on the road, and the Ravens also beat the Browns on the road. So their next matchups will obviously be home. And they all basically have to play the same teams left. The Ravens are kicking some butt right now. So I think it's a good bet.
And the bet again is
Ravens to win the AFC North minus 125.
minus 125. You got that on BetMGM, you said?
I
today?
did. It was also on DraftKings. I just have more money on MGM. I don't know if it's any better on anywhere else.
Yeah, I can look a little bit.
That is who I picked.
I have one as well.
Okay.
Wow.
He just found it.
Was it when you just pulled up your phone?
From my
when?
FanDuel right here. So
Are you going to also bet it? at
You
least?
know, I will say, before we just go out throwing picks, the crew on the year, it's October. Through the year, we are still up 1.2 units as a whole. So if you guys are just throwing that away.
If Max Homa would
It'd be
have
cool
fucking
if you
just
didn't.
won that, would be up like 20.
I think I've only made one bet and it hit.
wait, didn't I place one last week that hit? No, did it not?
You
hit?
picked the Rams to beat the Bengals, and they lost.
We're on a cold streak here, actually.
You also
if
had the
you guys
Giants
couldn't-
under
if
and
you
they
guys
went
didn't
over.
want to blow it, that'd be cool.
Can you bet on the Cardinals to win this week, too?
No.
Oh.
So I'm gonna take the Texans plus 112 money line.
Who do they play, Josias?
The Atlanta Falcons.
It's good because Atlanta can't score points. So if CJ doesn't turn it over, then 2 touchdowns might win that game for them.
Texans
Let me see
plus
direct snap to Bijan
112
every play.
money line.
I think that their offense will be better with a Wildcat to direct snap to Bijan.
Have Cordero play quarterback.
That's bold.
Can he throw the ball too?
The Riddler has
Might be better than
absolutely
Ritter.
nothing in
Yeah.
him.
Now, That's about it. I don't have a pick. I will say a recommendation for community service.
Mm-hmm.
If you were ordering any like delivery app for food, DoorDash, Grubhub,
Never heard of him.
whatever, right before it gets there, when the dude is clearly on his way and you have food,
Cancel the order.
do not cancel the order.
You get it for free.
Throw on your oven to 350. When the food comes, throw it in there for 5 minutes.
Bag included.
Make sure there's no bag or anything that can catch fire.
You ever put the cardboard under the pizza in the oven?
Yeah, no.
Forget to take it off.
And then
only
it's a
me?
fire.
Okay. No.
Oh, you said only me?
I've left some plastic in there, and it's crazy how it shrinks. It gets pretty small.
It's sure.
It gets compacted. But no, if you ever like get some food delivered and you notice that like, damn, this isn't like as warm as when it comes out when I'm there, like obviously because they got to deliver it to you, throw it in the oven for 5 minutes and boom, it's just as hot as it was when it came out.
You know?
And the oven isn't gonna like fries aren't good to reheat in a microwave, but an oven's all good. You can use an oven. So
I tried that same thing today
Yeah,
at Chipotle.
yeah.
I always eat one chip as I'm leaving because I always take it to go. It was a little cold, so I put the bag of chips on the front dash to warm up in the sun. It didn't work, but
It didn't.
I tried.
It didn't hurt.
I
You tried
tried.
the heat
Sometimes
on?
I'll put
I did not blast my heat. It was 82 degrees. That's
I'll put
why
my
I tried it.
passenger side heat warmers on full blast, and I'll put it in there on the way if I'm like picking it up to go home. Yeah,
I can confirm he always does that. Turns the oven on right before
for
it gets
sure.
here.
Sometimes I leave it on accident.
You gotta heat the house.
Oh yeah, I've definitely turned it off like 5 times.
Yesterday.
I didn't turn it off
Alone?
yesterday. I check it and there's nothing in there. Oh, probably gotta shut that off.
It does help though. I mean, it definitely helps, especially if you're like a ways from whatever restaurant you're ordering from. All right.
All right. Who here thinks their team is gonna win this week?
I mean,
If you want me to confidently say yes, I won't. So
I'm not saying yes.
I'm
Like,
playing the
fuck.
Chiefs, so
Playing the fucking Dolphins, dude.
oof.
damn,
You're gonna get railed. Who's the Bengals playing? Who's Steelers playing?
Cardinals.
we got the Ravens.
Ooh.
Bengals have the best chance in theory, but if they can't score more than 3, I don't know.
See if T. Higgins is playing.
T. Biggins.
They could take Diggs, Tyreek Hill, and Waddle, put them on their team, and if Burrow still can't get him the ball,
I think they need an offensive line more than that.
it'll be a fun week. Hey, Drunk Draft, go out. We want 50 more. Let's get 60, dude. Fucking ramp it up.
Let's get 70. Let's get 7,000.
If you're listening to this and you don't vote, that's really fucked up.
Unless you don't have Instagram.
I
Think I'll
feel
make
like
one.
all of our listeners have Instagram.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
Hey,
Duncan.
go Twins. Starting the playoff push today, Tuesday. Let's go.
October baseball.
Twins to win the Fall Classic. Come on.
Yeah, they're only up 1-3.
Let's go. Up 3-1, you mean?
I appreciate it for another pod. Until next week.
Go Giants, baby.
Cheers, bitches.
Whoa. Lovers.